Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am Mo Miller Jr., commonly known to those that know as the Almighty Amhill. And today I present the second installment, edition, volume, whatever you would like to call it, of the Amhill stories. Okay? Once again, the Amhill stories will be me, myself, Mo Miller Jr., telling stories of clearing up narratives that has been placed upon me from people that did not want to see me excel, and people who had, how should we say, not brave enough to step to me as the man they proclaim to be, but have to use witch doctors and Santeria satanic entities to think that they can F with me. So, before I get into this story called Kwame The Fraud, right? I would like to give a special dedication to my brother. This is my brother. He's not my blood brother, but this is my brother, okay? This coward knows he can never raise his hand to me, right? And as much as I want to punch him right in his face, I can never see myself raising my hand to Abdul Wallace, okay? Out of everything that this coward did to me behind my back and tried to play me for the Moneyball's players who he submitted to, knowing he's playing both sides, right? I'm not gonna go there on him. Boski know he playing both sides, but that's neither here nor there. I have to dedicate this to this coward, right? Because he knew everything that was going on with my son. He even tried to put me in their extortion plot through my son's mother, knowing that they had her under pressure and that they was giving my son, they was allowing her to let me see my son every few months to years to try to break me, to try to get money out of me for her, but she's ignorant. She's like, she has the brain capacity of gum on a train platform. You know what I'm saying? And Abdul Wallace, knowing that she's keeping my son from me, but he already knew about the kidnapping and my son being trafficked. He knew about all of that. He was involved in it. He probably paid for something. I have to dedicate this to him because his father took care of me as much as him. Willie Wallace Sr. is that nigga, okay? He's that nigga like Mo Miller Sr. is that nigga, okay? Every time he gave Bo $50, he gave me $50. He never gave me any different from his son. That's my father too. He gave Bo 100, he gave me 100. That is my father. So I would never raise my hand to Bo. But Bo know he going to hell. Bo know he will be judged by God. And if Bo does not have legal justice along with the Moneyball's players, like I told him, he's going to lose everything. He's going to lose his most prized possession. And the same way he was a part of ending my son's career, why can't I lyrically end his? Bo Wallace has a famous son as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Extremely great producer. Not my kind of music at all, but you got to give respect where respect is due. The young man is a genius. And everybody know I can end his career with a mean 16. Easy. How many careers have I ended in the street? Am I not 700-0-1 with only one tie? I will reveal that tie if my fans, subscribers, and audience would like to know who's the only rapper on the face of this earth to tie Sam Hill in a battle. I battled him at his high school graduation, I think in 1994. 93 or 94, about 94. You know what I'm saying? That's the only man to tie me in the battle. At that time. Right about now, I think I wash him up. And that's no disrespect to him. He's one of the greatest of all time to me. But like I said, how can I not end his son's career like he was a part of ending my son's? Moving on. And check this out, we gonna move on. Because I can say something that's real nasty. That this man has to use his son's name, his famous son's name that he gave birth to get young women to give him that even look at him a certain way, to even get him to trick his money on them. Because, you know, a broad F with you if she know you a sucker and she gets something out of you. But if you want to let these broads know who your famous son is when your son need to be moving up off of your name, it shows the confidence and the cowardice inside of you. And that's what that is with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave that at that with that. You know what I'm saying? But the Kwame The Fraud story, right? This is about Kwame Sin Q Thompson, right? I personally call him the Righteous Reverend Chicken Wing, right? He's supposed to be a pastor now, right? This is Kwame Thompson, head of the criminal organization called the Money Boss Players, right? Ran by him and possibly his cousin, because I heard they was related, named Jason Bost of the Bost Legal Group, which should be illegal group. But we gonna get into that in a few minutes. Kwame Thompson is a coward, okay? There's a situation that was going on in the streets about 25 years ago, okay? There was a rumor, a nasty rumor, a real nasty rumor going around the streets of the Bronx, right? This thing is so nasty that I did not know this rumor was about my family. You know what I'm saying? There was a nasty rumor going around Claremont Village. Now, I don't know if these people were saying this because they knew it was me to throw it in the air and no, I didn't know, just to put it out there. But they were saying like, yo, y'all heard about that girl that be in the gambling spot with her baby getting pimped out? I said, what? Like, yo, it's a young girl that be going around different gambling spots with her baby. And they both be getting passed around. I said, word? I said, wow. So now, when I think about this, because I know ninjas, niggers, N-words, niggas. I know niggas. And people do things to play with just to get reaction. But also, you got to understand, a lot of people are scared of Kwame. You know what I'm saying? But what these people don't know that's scared of Kwame is that Kwame and his team and his crew has to use Santeria to get any type of respect. They have to use this entity that can be used for good or bad to manipulate life, to have things. And I've grown to realize that they did this to me. There's a money boss player who could never F with me, who could never get with me, who've been scared of me since he been coming outside, right? He smokes a lot of petty reefer, let's just say. Smokes a lot of petty reefer. Straight coward. Yo, you look at these little YouTube videos talk about Bronx OG. He can't even have his own name. That name, his name is Petty Reefer, but his real rap name is the name of a respected rap legend who passed away. He can never be that, and he can never be me. No matter what they try to play with my son or my son's mother, no matter how much rosary they gotta rap about to praise their entity, they can't F with the true and living God. You know what I'm saying? Sneak attacks, sucker punches, everything they brought at me brought them more and more bad luck. You know what I'm saying? If everybody sit back and really look at everything that I went through growing up, I'm talking about all them cowards that know me in that community. What happened to everybody that has ever played with me? Think about everybody that came in front of me and tried to confront me in any type of way. Look at their life. Where is it? God don't play about me. But back to Kwame the Fraud, right? I met Kwame, the righteous Reverend Chicken Wing, who's portraying a pastor now, who's supposed to be a conflict resolution, I guess, advisor in the streets of the Bronx, right? The dude who, if there's gun battles or issues, he could walk around and conflict them. Like the dude that was in that documentary from the Bronx, I forgot his name. That used to walk around every hood, and he could walk to every gang hood and bring peace, but he ended up getting killed. I forgot his name, right? He's trying to portray like he's that, right? He's trying to become a politician now so he could get somebody out of jail, right? JB, Jason Boss, is trying to become a judge by opening practice in other states so he could most likely get his man out of jail, right? They have to pray to Santeria to think that they can play with me, right? I met this coward through another coward named Mark Richardson, commonly known to Soundview as Minnesota Money Boss, also commonly known to Soundview as an effing rat, right? If I recall, he got two people 30 pieces apiece who ran up in his crib, right? Anybody feel a way about anything, just keep listening to this, because the authorities have been called on me numerous times by Kwame. But who's to say authority figures haven't been called on him, right? Minnesota introduced me to Kwame around 2003, 2004, right? My son and his mother was already getting passed around. The extortion plot to try to get money out of me through her was never working. You know what I'm saying? It got so bad, she got broken down. Stephanie Denise Murray got broken down so bad because James Mitchell was a coward, jealous of me, thinking I wanted Kiana Spigner when I never liked her in no type of way. She was my friend, but she was evil, so I never looked at her in that way. He was in love with a stranger who took a liking to me. I don't know if it was a friendship way or any type of other way, but he took offense to that and took my family to my enemies. And the enemies turned on all of them, right? So now they all work for the Money Boss players. Stephanie worked for Money Boss. My son Aaron worked for Money Boss. James worked for Money Boss. And I think her friend works for Money Boss now. Right? All this is going on. I met Minnesota around 1999, 2000. I met him through that coward named Scab. Oh, we know Scab is a coward. He liked to call himself Scar. But let's talk about when he called himself wanting to shoot the fair one with me in front of about 60 people, in front of about a good 40 people on the block. And I had to show him my 52 hand blocks is real. I'm a little bit older now, and I haven't been practicing. I haven't even been sparring, nothing. I need to start over like I was a child. But that coward Scab had his whole team go, ooh, when I threw the 52s up on him and he couldn't break through them. You know what they try to do? You know what they not try to do? You know what them cowards started doing? That throwing bottles. Because they wasn't going to throw no fists. They started throwing bottles. Right? But like I said, I met Minnesota through that coward Scab. Right? And Minnesota ain't never knew I wrote rhymes. He knew me as a producer first. But then when he heard me rhyme, he let me rhyme on Most Def, Yasin Bey, Answering Machine. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, Sam Hill, yo, spit them rhymes you spit to me. I thought he was just the producer. Spit them rhymes you spit to me for my man Most right here. Yo, this is Most. Yo, we on 3-way. Spit them, spit. Yo, spit that other joint. Right? So Minnie was going about things in his way. Kwame The Fraud even admitted Minnie should have went about this his own way and not try to blend Sam Hill with Money Boss. But that's a lie. He been wanted me blended with Money Boss because they have no superior rappers. Lord Tariq retired from the Money Boss players and went on with his brother to make a one-hit wonder. No disrespect to him. No disrespect to his man. It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yo, because at the end of the day, he's still Money Boss. And I ain't heard him stepping up to defend his crew yet. I've been having my feet on their neck for quite some time now. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of forgot where I was at. But yeah. But that was never the truth about him saying that he should have never blended us. Because there was a bum-ass video they filmed on the block. And Minnesota called me to come downstairs. I don't mess with them like that. I don't rock with them like that. I had one battle with Petty Reefer in memory of the great CD, the original Monkey D. Yo, CD formed the crowd. He said, yo, Petty Reefer, you don't like Edward, and Edward don't like Petty Reefer. But y'all both rap. Battle right now in front of me, in front of everybody. Y'all gonna battle right now. Yo, Petty Reefer damn near started crying. Yo, he's about to start crying. Oh, don't believe that 700 all one, it was never from Petty Reefer. That nigga's a coward. Straight like that. Nigga's a coward. Straight like that. Ain't nobody in his crew gonna step up and say my name in his rhymes. Ain't nobody that ever was affiliated gonna ever step up and say my name in their rhyme. A subliminal? Get out of here with that. I don't respect nobody that do subliminal. I never respected subliminal rappers. I don't care who they are. I don't care what their name is. I don't care what their rank is. I never respected a subliminal rapper. Everybody know. I tell everybody. Like, a nigga came up to me like, yo, you talk about me in your rhyme. I said, nigga, if I'm talking about you, I'll say your name. I said that to Clyde Christian. He said, yo, you talk about me? I said, nigga, if I'm talking about you, I'll say your name. When do I not say niggas' names? Step the fuck off, nigga. Straight like that, because the Christian brother story? Oh, that's coming real soon. The Christian brother story? Oh yeah, that's coming right up. You know what I'm saying? But dig it. They've been wanting me to represent their crew. when they started their clown ass BMG label, the first person this coward Petty Reefer came to was me. Like, yo, I got a label. Y'all want to say, yo, you ain't got no money? I said, yo, y'all got money? Oh, because how y'all gonna talk about signing me when Quincy Jones signed y'all as the Money Balls players, and y'all ran off with his $250,000 budget to go sit on the benches and flip and worry about project broads, right? Stop it. First thing they did when they had the little petty label, yo, we signed in Sand Hill. Yo, we signed in Sand Hill. Yo, we got him. Yo. You niggas ain't got enough respect, let alone money, to think I would ever represent Kwame The Fraud. Get the flock all the way out of here. Kwame's a coward. Straight like that. So check this out. And even when they came to step to me over that, I didn't know Kwame then. But Minnie was trying to make something work for the longest. I'll give him that. But he a coward. When Kwame say jump, he jump. When Kwame say sit, he sit. You feel what I'm saying? So, Jason Boss also. Minnesota would have nothing going on without Jason Boss. That grafted skunk. That mixed breed coward. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's not talk it. Let's not get it confused. They say the white man is the devil. It's true. But what also is true, that devil is not stronger than the devil who made him. And that's the black devil. Okay? Jason Boss is a black devil and a white devil. Okay? So understand the evil in this coward's veins. Alright? We gonna get more in depth in him later. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a little. Just rock with me, y'all. We gonna get this together here. You know what I mean? Because it's time for Kwame the Boss to get Kwame the Fraud to get exposed. Okay? This coward, Minnesota. What's this? Something was going on between 2005. Now, I know Minnesota got fired in 2005. And when Minnesota got fired, when Most Def fired Minnesota in 2005 because Minnesota came out his face, and I'm not sure what preservation said. But Minnesota was trying to act like for a while he was more than Most Def. And I'm so glad Most Def put this sucker in his place. It's a sucker. He fired Minnie and ain't bring him back. And this is what I believe he did. This is what I believe. I'm assuming. This is an assumption. I believe Most Def, Yasin Bey, went up and told everybody, hey, I'm letting everybody know Minnesota fired. Minnesota is, no, listen. I'm letting everybody know that Minnesota is no longer a part of this band. And if any of you freak bees give him some pussy, you fired. if anybody try to take his money for some ass, you fired. I don't know if he said that. I'm just making through with Yasin Bey. I don't know what Yasin Bey. I know Yasin Bey got his ass out of here, right? But I also know, because I was in Minnie apartment with Dre and Mike Wu when Minnie got sent to home from tour. And we was in his crib. He had the rollies. He came in with some rollies. He like, y'all get the rollies. I was like, you got the rollies, you know, you gonna jump. Jump. You know what I'm saying? Yo, when Minnie got fired in 2005, everything went crazy then because the front could no longer go on. The rappers that represent them don't do nothing on their own. They don't make no moves on their own. And as far as what Minnesota told me, Yasin Bey didn't want to work with his crew. Yasin Bey wanted to work with me. And I'm pretty sure Kwame and JB made sure that didn't happen because Minnie's a coward. Right? But what they didn't expect was two things to happen. They didn't expect preservation and me to already have our own relationship through Minnesota. So when Minnie got kicked to the curb, preservation picked up the ball. Preservation told me that I think that he was on a tour bus or he was in a studio or something. He was doing something. And he was playing all of his beats, all of the songs that people made to his beats. He had several of my songs that I made to his beats. He told me his man Dante Ross heard extreme wordplay playing and came in, I guess, the session or the room or the tour bus room and said, yo, what is that? What is that? Who was that? He said, oh, no, that's my man, Amhill from the Bronx, you know, the rapper I'm working with. No, that's not a rapper you working with. That's your artist. I haven't heard anything like that. That's your man. Yeah, I get, yo, Prez, that's not somebody working to your beats. That's your artist. This is what Prez told me. So Prez said, yo, get your ass to the studio. I'll be off tour. I'll be there. The studio he sent me to, that's another story coming up. The TME story coming sooner than you thought. Right? But check it though. Right? Minnie, when he got fired and now he's scrambling, so now the front is off. They can't do no more front. I don't know if they was bringing these broads to their shows. I don't know if they was bringing James Mitchell to their shows. I don't know what's been, I don't know. One thing Minnesota never did was mix us up. When he had shows, he never brought them suckers to shows that he invited me to. There was always separate situations. So Minnie would see when I'm in these VIP sections, these all access sections by myself, he see how I'm carrying myself. He see how I move around the room. He also see how people just walk up to me and ask me, who are you? You seem like you somebody. I'm like, what you mean you seem like somebody? It's something going on with you. You don't see your glow around you? It's like 3-4 women walked up to me and said like, yo, you're glowing. Who are you? You gotta be a rap star. You're not a rap star? Then why are you here looking like how you looking? You looking like you're a rap star. These is half-naked women walking up to me. This is not no fake stuff. Because there are some female rappers I would never name. And many seen it with his own eyes. That was on it like that. I don't bother nobody. I don't take advantage of nobody. I let people breathe, man. You know what I'm saying? These cowards know that something was going on and they did not want me to excel. Now, and here's the fly thing about all this. Out of all this mixing back and forth going on, everybody knows what's going on. So I know I went on a tangent, but the nasty rumor that was going on, right? Let's get back to that. That nasty rumor that really was my family getting passed around, right? Let's get to where I found out, and then we're gonna have part 2 of the Kwame The Fraud story, right? Because when I get into part 2, we got to get into OG Ron. 10473. We got to also continue the situation with Minnesota, but he has his own story. I just wanted to create a segue. All this is a segue to part 2. If I mix up and go off on tangents and go this way and gotta come back, y'all, because about 6 months ago, I woke up from a dissociative amnesia. Okay? Around 2001, 2002, I'm on 169th Street sitting on the benches in the projects by the courts. Right? Some lady friends walked up. Some lady friends. I have numerous lady friends. Listen, listen, the community. There's only a few women that could say they got touched by Sam Hill. Right? There's one in my mother's building that got touched by Sam Hill, but that was for a half a second because her cuckoo smelled like garbage truck water. Garbage, like you know how some joints you get wet and you don't, everything is cool until they start getting wet and then the garbage truck water start raining out. That's what happened. So I had to end that quick. But there's not a lot of women that got to say they touched Sam Hill, and the ones that did get to say they touched Sam Hill, their lives has been altered. Right? And even the ones that didn't get touched by Sam Hill, they're cool with the ones that got touched by Sam Hill. So they love me because they know I know how to keep my mouth shut. It's a lot of women in that little village of projects have a personal affection for me. So I know how to keep my mouth closed. You know what I'm saying? These broads came up to me and they just wanted to talk to me. They complimented me. You looking nice, Sam, yo. You know you looking nice. I could see the anguish on their face. I'm like, yo, cut the BS, man. What's up, yo? I look nice all the time. What's up? Y'all don't like what's up? What's going on, man? I'm like, yo, what's up? We gonna hang out? Like, what's up? We gonna hang out? Is we gonna lay down? What you talking about? Yo, these people got your son, man. Yo, that nigga Legs is a coward. Yo, he set you up, dog. Yo, we love you, Sam Hill. I love you. But your man James Mitchell's a coward. I'm like, yo, I know this already. This ain't nothing that niggas don't been know. I know he a sucker. He don't never want these bricks. He ain't never want to fight. Nah, it's deeper than that. He took your baby mother and your friend out somewhere. And they got ambushed. He got set up. But I don't know. I don't really. I just know that the rumor about the child and the girl getting pimped out, that was about me, and I found out right there. So let's just say the feeling of a nightmare when you're sleeping and you try to wake up. And you know that fear and that anxiety of not wanting to what's happening in your dream happen to you, and you get that feeling of straight fear and horror. And you wake up and you feel a relief like, oh my God, thank you, that was a dream. That came over me while I was awake. And I'm sitting on the benches when them females walk off and they said, yo, go get your son. Keep this between us. Go get your son. That's where your son at. A nightmare came over me. And I said, I have to go to sleep. I have to go to sleep because this feeling is a feeling that I feel when I'm sleeping. So maybe if I go to sleep now and I wake up and I just delete everybody. I'm going to delete James. I'm going to delete Stephanie. I'm going to delete them. But I got to go sleep first. I'm going to take a nap. So now I'm taking an embarrassing walk of shame from 169th to 168th through that block. A personal shame. Because I know that they know and nobody's saying anything. Everybody touched her. Everybody had a piece of her. Everybody. And then not only that, she went back after she got especially assaulted. It was a setup. She got it was a setup. She got especially assaulted. She got gorillaed. Right? And then she went back with it. And then gave them my son. We're gonna get into that later. But I said, yo, I gotta take these people out. But let me go to sleep first. I'm gonna take me a little nap. When I get up, it's gonna be worldwide news. I remember it right now when I'm looking at it. I walk into my mother's building. I'm waiting for the elevator. My head is down. I'm looking at the sneakers I got on. I can see them right now. I walk to the elevator. I get on the elevator. My head is down. I get off the floor. My head is down. I open the door. I don't know if my mother's on the phone gossiping. I go to my bedroom. I lay down. I put the sheet over my head and I cry myself to sleep. I cried myself to sleep. And when I woke up the next day, I called James Mitchell and said, yo, let's go get some smoke. God took that from my memory. Placed me under a dissociative amnesia. So I could be here today telling you the Sam Hill stories, give you understanding that they put a root on me. They dwell in Santeria. And to give my testimony to you that God is not dead. God is alive. And he let me know he loved me. And when I made that 10-second video that I was gonna use for a short, and I seen that spirit in that video, I let a few more people see it. I didn't send it, but I let people see it, and they all said, that's your guardian angel. You're protected. Nothing's gonna happen to you. God is not dead. And I'll be back to continue this in part 2.